Good evening. My name is Jorge Rivera. I am a mechanical engineering major, and tonight we'll talk about my idol, Elon Musk. Elon was born in 1971 in South Africa. At a very young age, he liked computers and entrepreneurship. At 12, he created his first video game that he sold to a computer magazine. In 1988, when he received his Canadian passport, he went to study in Queen's University in Kingston, Canada. He later transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in the United States, in which in 1997 he graduated with his two bachelors of economics and physics. In 1995, he created Zip2, which was the website that held newspaper maps to online newspapers and business directories. He sold Zip2 to a company named Compaq in 1999. In 1998, Elon Musk co-founded X.com, which was later then renamed as PayPal, an online secured money transfer. PayPal was sold for $1.5 billion in 2002 to eBay. From his shares that he received, he created SpaceX in the same year in May 2002. His purpose was to have a more affordable space transportation. He created the Falcon 1 in 2006 and the Falcon 9 in 2010, both of which were more affordable to the competition during his time. In 2015, he was able to reuse the boosters from the Falcons, and thus reducing the cost for space transportation. In 2018, he created the Falcon Heavy, which was able to lift twice the amount of the competition for 1/3 of the price. Thanks to the Falcon Heavy, nearly half of the global orbital space launches are done in SpaceX. The Starship rocket was meant to be used for fast transportation from Earth to Mars. He has also created the Dragon spacecraft, which helps to send supplies and astronauts to the International Space Station. In 2004, Elon Musk co-founded Tesla Motors, which was later named as Tesla. In 2006, he introduced the Tesla Roadster that can go to 245 miles in one single charge and do a 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds. At its time, it was the marvel of its time. In 2012, he introduced the Model S, which was slick, sporty, and had good range with its battery. In 2015, he introduced the SUV Model X. And in 2017, he introduced the Model 3, which is now known as the best-selling electric car globally. In 2020, he introduced the Cybertruck, Model Y, and the electric semi. The Cybertruck couldn't enter production in 2021 until 2023 due to supply chain issues and design redesigns. Other honorable mentions he has bought along the way is Twitter, which is now known as X, Neuralink, Starlink, and the Boring Company. Elon Musk's contributions to humanity are having a sustainable towards the environment with creating electric vehicles, electric cars with Tesla, making humanity a multiplanetary species thanks to SpaceX, having Neuralink to have a brain-to-machine connection, creating the PayPal to have secure money transfers online, and having Starlink with all the connectivity around the world and even in the most rural areas, and donating billions to charity. And the connection I have with Elon Musk is that I love having a sustainable future. I love creating things to have sustainability purposes on hand and just helping the environment and having a better lives for ourselves and to nature. I also like exploring outer space. I see that it is necessary for humanity to become a multiplanetary species as a continuation of the survival of the human species as we know it. I love outer space. It's always been into my greatest interest. And for Starlink, that connection has really helped me a lot. My parents are in Mexico. In 2022, I bought Starlink for my family. And ever since, I've been talking to my mother, even though they're in most remote areas where internet from the nearby connection towers will not reach where they're at, but thanks to Starlink, I can communicate with them in the most desolate remote areas in Mexico. And that'll be it. Thank you so much for for seeing my video, and have a wonderful night. Good night.